Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you from the annual CAPA conference in Reno. It's great to be back in person. I'm here with Drew Wolter. He's relatively new with the Almond Board of California, but he's been working in agriculture for quite some time. I wanted to talk about leaf-footed bug, which is a huge issue in almonds. It's becoming an increasing problem for them and more widespread, right?
Absolutely.
And so I wanted to talk with you about what the Almond Board is doing in regards to that and what the recent findings are on this pest and what growers can do about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely become a bigger and bigger issue. I would say in the last 5 years, especially with drought conditions, you look at 2015, 2016, then you go back to 2020, 2021, we're starting to see major reject levels caused by leaf-footed bug. So this is a pest that up and down the valley is becoming a bigger and bigger issue. I would say the true bugs as a whole are a concern, but leaf-footed bug is becoming the major pest out of the three stink bug groups, whether you're talking about green stink bug, native stink bug, BMSB, and now leaf-footed bug. Leaf-footed bug is up there at this point. I think another piece to kind of untie there is that growers are not only facing rejects from directly leaf-footed bug damage and feeding, it's also that it's contributing to brown spot. So a lot of folks in the last 5 years are getting, if they ask for it in their reports, reject numbers associated to brown spot. Leaf-footed bug is the primary pest creating the initial wound that then follows up a disease, if disease follows up on it. So leaf-footed bug is a huge issue.
Now, what tools do growers have currently to manage this pest and what's on the horizon?
Unfortunately, this is the scary part, is we don't have many tools besides hammers. And hammers we don't want to use as growers, as PCAs, or on a consumer perspective, is pyrethroids. That's what we have mainly to solve and handle an infestation of leaf-footed bug or any of the true bugs. I think the exciting piece in terms of technology and where we're going is pheromones to trap. So again, you're talking about proper IPM and getting a good IPM program in place for a pest. You're talking about early detection, proper identification, monitoring, and trapping. So this to me is a huge piece where within the next 2 to 3 years, we should start seeing the rollout of commercially available pheromones to trap leaf-footed bug.
That way we have, better monitoring ability to know when we should use those chemical controls.
Exactly. I think the big piece there, like you stated, is our ability to monitor and track the infestation when it first gets into the orchard. Knowing we only have hammers right now, we can use that much more judiciously. We're not just going out and spraying an entire orchard or just going out once we see one or two. It's let's figure out what's truly out there and treat it accordingly.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Drew. We're grateful for the efforts of the Almond Board. Read more about these things in Pacific Nut Producer Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.